All right. You guys have heard it over and over again that your network is your net worth. But DeDee Cai, who is on the show today, says your self-worth is your net worth. And I'm like, yes, we need to learn about this because a lot of people negate that portion, especially when it comes to networking, when it comes to our own mental, emotional, relational, physical, financial health, especially spiritual. So I am so excited for you guys to learn from my friend DeDee Cai. DeDee, thanks for being on the show today.
Oh my goodness. Thank you so much, Tamra, for having me. I'm delighted and honored to be here sharing this space with you and also having this conversation. Absolutely. Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. You guys are going to jump into the backstory of where did Fit to Profit come from? Tell us a bit, DeDee, about your own kind of spiritual, financial, all these things that you're really passionate about that you've coupled together uniquely. Tell us about where that emerged.
Oh my goodness. So just like every single first generation immigrant I know, we have a path that we were supposed to follow. So I was supposed to go to school, do really well in school, and then ultimately find a job. And there I go. That's how the American dream is meant to be built. And I did exactly that. Every step of the way, follow the path. And I found myself graduating and landing my very first corporate job. And very quickly, within the first week, I looked around and realized, wow, I just don't belong in a cubicle setting. Why does it feel like a prison? Yeah.
This is where I'm supposed to get tenure and stay and retire. No, thank you.
Yes. And I think I was just looking for happiness. And I have to say, unfortunately, the team that I was on, everyone was miserable. And I quickly left within 6 months.
That's a lot of people don't take that leap of faith. So good for you.
Yes, and I did. And right around the same time, my mom actually had an opportunity. She wanted to transfer some of her salon businesses and wanted to do something brand new and staying in the service industry. And she had asked me to see if I would want to be her business partner for a restaurant business. So then I said, wow, maybe I'm not meant to work for someone. I'm going to give this a shot with working for myself. Perhaps this is the American dream. So put all of our life savings into opening the restaurants and from scratch, you name it. It was just land. We had to put the building up, put everything into it, the lights, the electricity, the water, the permits, you name it. Like we built it from the ground up.
Wow.
So it was a beautiful experience. My first time ever opening being in business, first of all, and then building a brick and mortar. So it was a big deal. I really, really loved it. 3.5 years in, we were that hole in the wall. No one, that everyone knew. And I knew every single person that walked through that door or calls on the phone. We really created that small community that I really, really love. And very quickly, though, within the first 3 years, we were profitable right away and everyone knew us and everything looks great from the outside. At the same time, I was getting burnt out. I realized that, wow, the 18-hour days, the having to be on all of the time. The one moment that was very clear to me that there has to be a better way was when I actually was traveling with my boyfriend then, my husband now. We were in the most romantic, beautiful place in the planet, Venice, Italy.
I've yet to be there, so I'm excited. I'm like living vicariously through you in this moment.
Yes, and we were sitting in a little cafe getting our cappuccino, an afternoon snack, our pastries. We can see the little canoes going across the river, and instead of looking into his eyes and like really taking in the moment and being present, I was staring at my phone. And I realized, wow, why am I so out of it? And what I got to really clear in that moment was I was waiting and afraid that something was going to happen at the restaurant.